Brought to you by Moultrie Mobile. Also by Growing Deer.
Across much of the whitetails range, the peak of the rut has passed, and this is what we call the late season. And a lot of folks, man, they're thinking, man, I'm getting tired, or maybe there's not any good hunting left. But that's not true. There is some great hunting to be had, but it may require some changes in your hunting and even your trail camera techniques. We're using our Moultrie Mobiles right now to really hone in on deer activity, looking to punch a late season tag. Now, let me kind of break this down for you. Deer have been hunted hard the past few weeks and even months. That pre-rut and rut is a busy time. There's a lot of hunters out in the woods, and deer have an excellent memory. If they've been alerted by a hunter, maybe just scent, or they saw one up in a tree, or, man, I'd hate to say it, but maybe someone missed that deer, they're going to remember where that hunting location is, and they learn to avoid that. They are afraid and want to avoid danger. So movements have changed, and that's where our Moultrie Mobiles really come into play, especially during the late season, are finding those areas where deer are active this time of year. Here at the Proving Grounds 2, we're using the Moultrie Mobile app to get some great information on where deer are active, and not only active, but active during shooting light. This morning I was interested in trying to plan the next few days of hunting based on the weather, so I got in the app and I selected the activity feature and then used the filter to select just the past week of movement. And then I tapped on more information, and it brought up a list of all the camera locations and the number of bucks and does that have triggered that camera. Now, when I start really diving into this information and these numbers, I'm noticing there's a few cameras that really have a lot of activity. I have to tell you, these cameras are located in areas that are a little harder for us to hunt. The conditions have to be just right, or they're further into the interior of the property and we've been hunting the edges, or they're areas we just haven't hunted a lot this year, and that's where the deer are active. So using that information, we know we need to move our cameras around in some areas where deer may be only coming in after dark, and find areas that haven't been as heavily pressured during the hunting season and start moving cameras there. The cameras that are hot right now, well, you can bet when the conditions are right, we're going to move into those hunting locations. That's just another great feature about the Moultrie Mobile app that we really like. We can see those numbers and put all that information together to create a great hunting strategy. I hope you're able to get outside, maybe move some trail cameras around, but whatever you're doing, get outside, enjoy creation, because it's going to be a great late season.